say gang, y'all fool. Nah, I can't act like we beefing the booth of your clout. Y'all niggas be tripping, it's cool. I never chosen my business or nothing that hurt me. We beefing, y'all looking like fools. Stop it, you're not the main topic.
ZB, keep it busy. We're gonna talk about some Caribbean stereotypes, especially from where I'm from. So today I'm probably gonna talk about at least 3 of them. Let's start off with the most famous. The most famous being
the V-Neg, the Badman,
real Badman,
the ghetto youth, the gangster.
I don't know, multiple different names to call them, you know. They typically wear slides of any kind, I'm telling you. You'll see them wearing an Old Navy slipper, an Adidas slipper, a Nike slipper, any kind of slipper. These guys have every variation of cut-up jeans, bro. Every variation of cut-up jeans these guys own, and the cut-up jeans always look like they never have been washed, I swear. And they always own a polo shirt. Most of them own only one, but most of them own a polo shirt. Listen to me, the greatest example I can give you guys, throw you guys back to my first story time. And he was a dropout, so I don't know why he had uniform on. Same jeans, same slippers, same shirt. You see, he's a prime example of a V-Neg. But the thing about the V-Neg is, most times, a V-Neg is not really like that, how I can put it. So, to be really honest, was just a wannabe. You know, they wear these different outfits, you know, and when they're going out, when they really want to spice it up, you can't forget the same polo from the original outfit, some long jeans, still being distressed, right? And some Air Maxes. And remember, these guys always have no socks when they're wearing their shoes. No socks. They have no regard for themselves. They have no regards for anybody around them. People they don't know, people they know. The thing with the V-Neg, you know when you're around one. You ever just feel somebody's aura? No, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. No, you ever just look at somebody and just see like, that guy is bad, he's bad news. You know, and you ever just look at a guy and be like, yeah, that guy's harmless. Yeah, like, if you're like down in an alleyway late night and you see a guy with a big stomach, with cargo shorts and a gray shirt on, and he's sweating with a beard, a patchy beard, you're not gonna feel threatened. But if you see a guy with the same distressed jeans I've been talking about and a slipper that is hanging on for dear life, with a brand polo shirt, it looks like it's seen many better days, and he's walking up to you, and he's walking up to you slowly, like he's slowing down, like he's approaching you, I'm betting you would be more mindful of your surroundings if you saw that in the corner of your eye. The guys who actually are like that, you just know they have this sense of they're just filthy, literally. They look like they don't shower, even if they do. They're just so focused on violence and crime. They don't even worry about themselves. They look at they're like tools for violence and crime. So these guys, you just know when a guy is just like that and when he's not. Like that doesn't mean you could be dirty and not like that. I'm just saying, like, you just know. You know what? Use this as a guideline. So when you look at somebody, you know what kind of person they are, because I'm telling you, the filth, the polo shirts, the distressed jeans, the slippers, you can't get more on point than that. Second off, we have the pretty boy. These guys, most of them, some of them have max EXP, okay? Some of them, you can't compete, you can't stop them. They'll throw on a skirt if it says Gucci, I'm telling you, okay? You can't. Some of these guys, they're guys who frequent the cinema. They like to go to the theater, the movies, and they always wear the same outfit. I swear. We can't forget the reef slippers. The reef slippers are a staple. I'm not going to lie. Even if you're not a V-Neg, even if you're not a pretty boy, you own a pair. Okay? If you don't own a pair of reefs, you own a pair of Nikes, you own a pair of Adidas, you own some kind of pair of slides. Okay, so you can't go wrong with the slide. You know who you are. You're watching the video right now. These guys frequent the cinema, and they have multiple variations of the same outfit. Remember, the jeans are always distressed, and they're skinny, very, very skinny. These guys are just this close to being homeless. They have the distressed jeans, very skinny. Make sure they're cutting off all circulation. Make sure if somebody was to see your legs in your shoes, they would wonder if it was a woman. That's how you know it's tight enough. Pause. Then they always have to have a shirt, a brand shirt. Sometimes it's a polo, but these guys have variations. These guys, they'll jump to a Champion shirt or an Adidas shirt or something. They always want to put on something with a brand. You barely find them wearing something with no brand. I'm telling you, they'll throw on a Gucci shirt, a skirt, a Gucci slides, and a Gucci crop top if they could. The pretty boys are just these guys. A lot of them will just come to you and tell you, you know, I get more girls than you. Yeah. He might even get into a argument with his girlfriend about who's nicer. These guys are next level. I have not seen the likes of them in other kinds of people. Only them. Okay? They'll probably go a step further and wear their girlfriend's clothes to see who's nicer in the clothes. I've met guys like that before. You need to, once again, stay away from these kinds of guys, because if you don't have enough EXP, you will not be able to ward off the peer pressure. For the final mention, we have the wannabe. Now the thing is, the wannabe is kind of like a mix between these two categories. Okay? The character types of these two categories, the gangster, the V-neck, he takes the aggression, but he doesn't have anything to back it up. Okay? Now some of these wannabes, you have to be scared of them, because in reality, I feel like somebody with something to prove will go to great lengths, and they do. They do. I knew a guy, right? Let's call him Caleb. Right? Caleb will come to school every day, you know, and he wants to be fresh, right? He wants to be fresh. But at the same time, he doesn't want to be too fresh, because he doesn't want to be looked at as a pretty boy. But he doesn't want to be, at the same time, he's trying to be looked at as a gangster, but he's not. So he's trying to mix these two personality types together, but he can't. He's trying his hardest. He's coming to school, he's showing me knives, he's showing me all these different kind of things, and I'm just like, wow, yeah. He was like, I can't wait for somebody to try me so I can use these. They don't even know. And Caleb just looked harmless. He just looked like the wannabes. They bring out the worst in you. Don't have wannabes around you. Okay? I'm talking about the guys. They wake up every morning. They post Lil Duke and they at him. They post a picture of themselves with a Lil Duke song on it. They get dreads just to look like Lil Duke. You don't want to be a wannabe of any kind. Don't be around wannabes, guys. I beg. This is a PSA going out to all the young men out there.
My lane and cooking, y'all niggas is too. I'm buzzing to hit me a million. I'm working too hard. I'm about to just grab me some food. I'm mad.